Person from South Africa spoke for many.
I love it. It's kind of like living my dream.
But at that time in Wuhan, China, health officials were issuing their first announcement of monitoring what they called a pneumonia outbreak that was to become COVID-19. New Year's Eve 2020, Times Square devoid of crowds on the periphery.
It's just really, really weird this year. It's just not even, you don't even feel like New Year's Eve.
The most many did was stop for a selfie with the multicolored Empire State Building. Chuck Severson, ABC News, New York.
California right now is in one of its most critical stages of the coronavirus pandemic. The state has seen over 800 deaths over the last 2 days. Nurse Charlotte Guevara at Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles says,
"We are admitting patients faster than we discharge them. In this battle, we are so outnumbered."
In Washington Thursday, the chances dimmed for $2,000 direct payments to many Americans.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell blocked yet another attempt by Senate Democrats to vote on a bill that would increase the stimulus checks from $600 to $2,000. McConnell claims the money won't go to those who need it most.
Socialism for rich people is a terrible way to help the American families that are actually struggling.
Senator Bernie Sanders shooting back.
The argument that this bill in any significant way benefits the rich is just not accurate.
Elizabeth Schulze, ABC News, Washington.
Today, the Senate will discuss overriding President Trump's veto of a military spending bill. If it overrides the veto, as expected, it will be the first of the Trump presidency. You're listening to ABC News.
They're pounding on the door. They're calling on the phone. It's the collectors. It's those credit cards you ran up trying to start your business. Now you found out that a DBA hurts the family and brings the pain home.
Do you remember hearing these commercials on radio? For over 40 years, Ray Reynolds has helped customers get millions in credit. It's no wonder why they call him the godfather of credit. Ray Reynolds will get your score above 720. Do you need $50,000 of corporate credit? By using corporate credit, you can finance a business, buy real estate and stock under a corporation. Take advantage of numerous tax write-offs only available to a corporation. Now you can meet Ray Reynolds on his daily webinar at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, or call 800-490-4140 to find out more about his secrets to success in helping fix and improve your credit. Go to rayswebinar.com at 11 a.m. or 2 p.m. Monday through Friday and check out his free, very informative webinar, or call 800-490-4140 now. It's worth your time and you'll learn a lot. That's rayswebinar.com or call 800-490-4140.
Austin, the capital of Texas, is squaring off with the state over what kinds of coronavirus shutdown rules can be put in place.
The city of Austin has banned dine-in restaurant and bar service between 10:30 p.m. and 6 a.m. to minimize the spread of coronavirus. Businesses that open anyway could be fined, but Austin's rule flies in the face of state rules, and Brent Webster of the Texas Attorney General's office says,
look at what your rights are to open. And then if you get a citation, then I encourage you to get a lawyer, and I encourage you to fight that citation.
Last night, a district judge sided with the city, saying the state had not made its case against bar and restaurant restrictions. Jim Ryan, ABC News, Dallas.
Microsoft now says Russian hackers got far enough into its systems to take a look at the closely guarded source code for some of its products. But Microsoft says none of the code was changed, and it says they did not find any evidence the attackers got any access to customer information. A Super Bowl champ is now facing murder charges. Sources tell ABC station KNXV Michael Richardson, an all-pro cornerback for the 1985 Chicago Bears, is accused of killing a man Tuesday in Phoenix. Finally, the wordsmiths at Lake Superior State University in Michigan are hoping a whole bunch of words and phrases will just disappear. Its annual lighthearted list of overused or misused words they'd like to see gone include COVID-19 and the phrase social distancing. This is ABC News.
Newsmax TV is the biggest thing on cable news, with shows including Dick Morris, Rudy Giuliani, Michelle Malkin, Diamond and Silk, Mike Huckabee, Alan Dershowitz, and more. Every night, watch Newsmax's #1 show, Greg Kelly Reports. Greg Kelly tells you the truth about Trump. Newsmax is on all major cable systems. Check your guide or tell your operator you want Newsmax. 30 million Americans watch Newsmax TV. And download the Newsmax app on your smartphone. It's free, so get Newsmax TV anytime, anywhere.
Brian Clark, ABC News.
You know, folks are saying once you've used a Massey Ferguson, you won't ever want another tractor. They're tough, versatile, and dependable. And now with the change of season special at NC Tractor and Farm Supply, you'll be wise to get your special deal. Our tractors have been running in families for generations. Ask about the Phil Sheehan Fall Special going on right now. NC Tractor, 299 Railroad Avenue, Rutherfordton. Call 288-0395.
It's 5 minutes past 7 o'clock at 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. There is a dense fog advisory in effect. That's until 8 a.m. this morning. Visibility 1/4 mile or less dense fog. Portions of the upstate of South Carolina, northeast Georgia, foothills, and the Piedmont of North Carolina are under this advisory until 8 o'clock this morning, and this could cause hazardous driving conditions due to low visibility. If you're out driving, slow down, use your headlights, and leave plenty of distance between you and the car in front of you. Also, heavy rainfall is expected across the western Carolinas and northeast Georgia today. Localized flooding of streams and poor drainage areas is possible. Minor flooding of main stem rivers are also possible and cannot be ruled out. And our forecast for today, cloudy, showers, highs around 50, cloudy tonight, more rain, lows around 45, tomorrow partly cloudy, highs around 65, then the rain comes back tomorrow night, cloudy, scattered showers, lows around 45, that's a 70% chance, and then for Sunday, here comes the sun, and sunshine will be with us for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Looking for daytime highs each day around 55, overnight lows dropping around the freezing mark. Right now we're at 51 degrees. It's cloudy, rainy at WCAB. We've got the morning call-around report coming up in just a few minutes. Chronicles of the Old West coming up also. And in our morning obituaries, Moselle Matheny Wilson, 87, of Forest City, died Wednesday. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced later by Paget and King. Alfredo Pastor, 90, of Forest City, died Wednesday at his home. Arrangements are incomplete and also will be announced later by Paget and King. Barbara Camp Ashley, 76, of Ellenboro, passed away Wednesday. A graveside service is being held tomorrow at the Oak Grove United Methodist Church Cemetery at 1 o'clock. Harrelson Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements for Barbara Camp Ashley. Jenny Mae Short Nolan, 95, died Wednesday at Fairhaven. Funeral services will be tomorrow at 2 o'clock at the Liberty Baptist Church. Burial will be at the Race Path Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends from 1 until 1:45 prior to the service. Paget and King is in charge of the arrangements for Jenny Mae Short Nolan. Nell Tony Early, 90, of Forest City, died Monday at Fairhaven. A service from the graveside will be held at 2 o'clock on Sunday at the Cools Springs Cemetery. Paget and King is in charge of the arrangements for Nell Tony Early. Randy Max Holland, 58, of Shelby, passed away on Monday. A graveside service will be held at 3 o'clock on Sunday at the Rutherford County Memorial Cemetery. The family will greet friends at the graveside immediately following the service. Harrelson Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements for Randy Max Holland. Una Hazel McDonald Beam passed away December 28th at Fairhaven Home in Boston. She was born in Forest City. Paget and King is in charge of the arrangements for Una Hazel McDonald Beam. Robert Jones Bobby Williams, 89, of Forest City, died Tuesday, December 29th. A private service for his immediate family will be held at the Paget and King Chapel. Burial will be at the Oak Grove United Methodist Church Cemetery in Ellenboro. Paget and King in charge of the arrangements for Robert Jones Bobby Williams. William Harold Jr., 93, of Forest City, died Tuesday. No formal service will be held at this time. Paget and King is in charge of the arrangements for William V. Harold Jr. We will have the midday obituaries this morning at 11:35. So join us for the midday obituaries at 11:35 this morning.
An additional $500 per employee on top of the taxes they pay already. The new tax would supposedly solve Seattle's housing crisis, but it wouldn't. Now, as in other liberal-run cities, homeless camps, they're everywhere. And thanks to Seattle's massive overregulation, available housing cannot keep up with demand. Rents are astronomical. Now, whenever liberals create problems, do they fix their policies? No, they punish the productive. And this new tax targeted successful businesses, which Seattle liberals assume are just rolling in extra dough and will roll over and pay any new tax. But Amazon didn't follow the script and bend over and grab the ankles. Instead, they immediately halted their Seattle expansion plans. For once, officials backed down a little. Instead of $500 per employee, the city council voted to only tax big companies $275 per employee. But here's a warning for Jeff Bezos. The liberals who run your town are going to be back for the rest of it. Taxes are all they know. Your success made you a target, and you're going to stay a target, guaranteed. No matter how big a liberal you are, no matter how proud they are of you owning the Washington Post, they're going to get you, Jeff.
Hi, I'm Anthony Imperato, president of Henry Repeating Arms. Patriotic Americans are looking to protect and provide for their families. Now more than ever, Henry has over 200 rifles and shotguns to choose from in a variety of calibers and finishes, made in America or not made at all, and backed by a lifetime guarantee. I invite you to order a free catalog, decals, and a list of Henry dealers in your area. There's a Henry that's right for you. Go to henryusa.com or call 800-958-4993. That's henryusa.com, 800-958-4993. That's 800-958-4993. Thank you, and God bless America.
Let me back up. I apologize. There were two sheets to Miss Beam's obituary, and one of the sheets was not with the obituary. Her graveside service will be held at 11 o'clock tomorrow at the Bethany Baptist Church. The family is requesting that everyone please wear masks and exercise social distancing. Una Hazel McDonald Beam, graveside service at 11 o'clock tomorrow at the Bethany Baptist Church. Family is asking that everyone wear a mask and exercise social distancing. We'll start the Call Around Report right after Chronicles of the Old West.
Supply has all of your deal hunting supplies, including Deluxe Mix, $34 for a 50-pound bag. Early Draw, $27 for 25 pounds. They also have Lucky Buck, a supply of deer apples, a new Strike Force automatic deer feeder, deer corn, and so much more. Refill your propane tanks for only $10.99 for the 20-pound tanks. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is the largest farm and feed store in the area. Come see us at 188 Whitesides Road in Rutherfordton.
Born in Tennessee in 1852, as a young man, Perry Owens migrated west, ending up in the Arizona Territory. He supposedly carried a Sharps .45-60 rifle that was sighted in to be accurate at a mile. For sure, he carried a Winchester rifle and one, and sometimes two pistols. Perry stood about 5'10". He wore his hair long and often down to his waist. It wasn't unusual to see him in fancy clothes. On January 1, 1887, Perry Owens became the sheriff of Apache County in the northeastern section of the Arizona Territory. At this time, the Graham-Tewksbury feud was taking place, which incidentally was the western equivalent to the South's Hatfields and McCoys. Being pulled into the middle of the Graham-Tewksbury feud, Perry had a warrant for the arrest of Andy Cooper, a member of the Graham faction.
As Perry, rifle in hand, walked up to the house where Andy was staying, Andy came out with pistol in hand. At the same time, Johnny Blevins came around the corner of the house. Owens and Cooper fired at the same time. Cooper missed. Perry Owens didn't. A third man, Mose Roberts, appeared at the door and was shot instantly. Johnny Blevins from the corner of the house shot and missed. Perry returned fire and hit his target. Johnny Blevins' younger brother then appeared with a pistol. One shot from Perry's rifle did him in. In a matter of seconds, Perry Owens took out 4 men without receiving a single scratch. From that time forward, Perry Owens could have walked down Main Street in a dress and sunbonnet, and everyone would have called him Sir. You've just heard another story from Chronicle of the Old West. I'm Dakota Livesay.
It's 16 minutes past 5 o'clock, and we're going to start the call-around portion of the morning report, starting with the Sheriff's Department. And we have Deputy Greenway on the phone with us this morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Hope you're doing good.
I am. Did you get to ring in the new year, or are you watching from the back of your eyelids?
Yeah, watching from the back of my eyelids.
What you got to report this morning?
Okay, so the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office in the past 24 hours has responded to 118 calls for service. We currently have 137 in the jail, and we've made 8 arrests. Our incident reports, Gloria Sheehan reported an incident of breaking and entering. We had recovered property reported by Ashley Hardman, and assault reported by Donnie DeLauder. And our arrest reports, we have Matthew Ray Kroom was charged with failure to appear, and Ashley Stott was charged with failure to appear, and that's all we got for you.
Okay, you have a great day today. Be careful, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Okay, have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
When it comes to calling a pest control company, people in the know call Hutchins Pest Control. With over 40 years' experience behind them, it's a known fact that Tim Hutchins and his team come ready to do a professional job for you. Licensed in both North and South Carolina and voted the best for 10 years, Hutchins Pest Control comes fully insured, honest, dependable, and on-time service. Call Hutchins Pest Control today at 287-5171 to get rid of your pest and rodent problems.
Seventeen past 7. We're at 911 now. We have Kylie on the phone. Good morning, Kylie.
Good morning.
How are you this morning on this New Year's 2021?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What do you got to report this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 communications has processed 373 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 39 for EMS, 19 for rescue, 118 for the Sheriff's Office, 76 for Forest City, 16 for Lake Lure, 33 for Rutherfordton, 54 for Spindale. Ballstick responded to a vehicle fire. Lake Lure responded to a vehicle fire. Rutherfordton responded to a motor vehicle accident. And SDO responded to a motor vehicle accident. And that's all we have.
Okay, Kylie. Hope you have a great day today, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers of Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. They continue to strive hard to keep that honor. Come on in and see for yourself. Take a look at the all-new design 2021 F-150 or reserve an all-new 2021 Bronco coming in the spring. Don't miss out on the automobile you've been wanting at the Sisk Family Ford price. Take your pick while the picking is good on Oak Street in Forest City.
19 minutes past 7 o'clock. We're in the SDO area, and Happy New Year, Ruby.
Same to you.
Hope this year's a better one than last year.
Boy, if it ain't, I don't know what.
You got it. You nailed that one on the head. What'd you got to report this morning?
Well, the fire department had one call, and that was to a vehicle accident. And on my birthday calendar, I've got Glenda McDaniel, Robert Luckydoo, Shirley Keeter having birthdays today. Hope they have a nice day. And tomorrow, Angela Keller having birthday, and hope she has a nice day. Sunday, Jim Robbins, hope he has a nice day. Sandra in the heart today, going to the bowels tomorrow and Sunday. And that's all I got, Lou.
All righty, Ruby. You have a good day, and we'll be talking to you again soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's great to get discounts on beautiful furniture, and thanks to the Recliner Center, you can get 10% off everything in the store. 10% off lift chairs, 10% off sofas, 10% off recliners, 10% off bedding. Angela has changed her hours to suit your schedule. The Recliner Center is now open Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 4, and Saturdays, 9 to 2. And, of course, you can make an appointment by calling 828-395-3562. Come by soon and pick out the recliner, sofa, or lift chair that best suits you and get 10% off your purchase. Come by and see Angela Cooper at the Recliner Center today. The Recliner Center is on Cooper's Gap Road in Rutherfordton. 20 minutes past 7 o'clock, and we're Fairfield Fire Department checking in with Gary Wilson. Happy New Year, Gary.
Hey, same to you, Lou. How you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to 2021.
I'm glad to see it.
Me
I'm glad
too.
2020 is in the rearview mirror now, I hope.
Yeah, thank goodness.
You stay after midnight and watch the ball fall?
Well, I went to bed early because I knew I had to get up early, and then my nephew came and touched me on my toe to see if I was awake, and I got up to watch it.
So it had to drop at about 10 o'clock last night for me to see it. I couldn't stay up that late. I went to bed.
Well, he'll touch me on my toe if I'm just the least bit awake. I wake up easy, so he kind of wiggled my toe. He'll wiggle my toe, and he said, "It's almost 12 o'clock."
And the alarm clock went off then.
Yeah.
Well, we had a quiet one up here. Everything's been peaceful around here. Had a little steady rain all night long, about 3/10 of an inch in the gauge this morning. And everything looking pretty good up here on this end. No fire calls the last 24 hours. That's Orbell's Creek, so everything's quiet start to the new year, and hopefully it'll stay that way and we can get some of this pandemic and everything else behind us and make this a better year, I hope.
Yeah.
But that's about all we got up here. Everything else going on pretty good.
All righty, Gary. You take care, and be careful if you got to be out driving. We do have a dense fog advisory in effect till 8 o'clock. So.
Yeah, it's pretty thick up here this morning right now, so there's going to be more rain today, too. So.
Yep.
Hopefully we get it on out of here.
Yep. All righty, Gary. Have a good one, and we'll be talking to you again soon.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Bob, I wish I could talk as fast as that guy does.
Yeah. Well, how you doing, Cousin Lou?
Well, I watched 2021 come in, so say bye-bye to 2020. Hope this is going to be a better year.
Well, I hope so.
Me too.
It has to be better. But anyway, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Well, Lou, up here with the fire department, we answered one medical call. I'll say happy birthday to Jessica Walker and Junior Duncan. And Lou, that's about it up here, running pretty quiet on New Year's morning.
That's a good thing.
Yes, it is there.
I wonder if the New Year's baby for Rutherford County's been born yet.
I don't know. That Jessica Walker is my granddaughter, and she was New Year's baby in, I believe it was 1999, I believe it was there.
Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah.
She couldn't be a Christmas baby, so she decided to be a New Year's baby.
That's right. One's probably been born, I don't know. You know, Relton started up this past year, wasn't it? Their maternity ward back up, so I guess we'll be finding out before too long.
Yeah, I miss those days when you could call, back when Charles Melton was here. Charles would call the hospital and they would give out the names of the babies. Now with all these rules and regulations that's put into place, you can't get that anymore.
No, they won't give out information, will they?
No, can't get that anymore.
Yeah, you used to do that, but they won't give it out anymore.
Mm-mm.
And everything.
Yep, everything's private.
Well, Lou, that's about it up here, and I wish you and all your family now a Happy New Year, and tell your mama hi for us.
I will, Bob, I will. You and I, Jean, have a good one. We'll be talking to you again soon.
All right.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
25 minutes past 7 o'clock. We're at 51 degrees right now. Cloudy, rainy, foggy, icky. And it's time to go to...
Be that way all day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's a bad way to start 2021, but it's a good way to say bye to 2020.
Oh, gosh. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So how's your New Year starting so far?
So far, so good.
Good.
I don't have a lot to report. I didn't have any calls from the fire department. I don't have any birthdays on my church calendar. On my personal calendar, I got an anniversary for Jim and Earlene settled. And Fairview doesn't have anything on their calendar for today, so not too many celebrating over this way. But we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it, even if it is a cloudy, muggy day. Oh, mercy. We'll get through it.
Yeah.
Everybody drive careful. Be aware of what you're doing. Don't be on those phones or whatever.
Yeah, that's the bad part.
No. Well, I hope you'll have a good day, Lou, and a happy New Year, and I hope we'll all have a better year this year. 2020 was a bad time.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of things happened. We had a little bit of everything, I think.
Yep. Floods, tornadoes, snowstorms,
fires,
hurricanes, power
whatever,
outages.
Just name it, we had it. Right?
Yeah, power outages all over the place. And there was a bad wreck on Spindale Street. Let's see, what was it? Saturday night, early Sunday morning, about 1 something. They tore that fence out again at Elmore Mill, took down power poles. Our power was out for about 4 hours.
Well, people just need to be a lot more careful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of traffic out there, and you just have to watch what you're doing.
That poor fence gets torn down at least 3 times. That's kind of like when we lived in Rutherfordton. Coming down North Main Street, people would, I don't know why, they would miss that curve. Once you passed Rutherfordton City Cemetery, you went into the curve, and then you went into a dip back up the hill. And they would miss that curve and run right into that telephone pole. At least I'd say, at least once a month, that pole was hit.
My goodness. Well, I guess that's all I got this morning, Lou. Just looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have one.
You too, and we'll be talking to you again soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Henson Building Materials is returning to our regular days and hours to better serve the fast-growing building needs of the Forest City area. Our hours will be 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. We'll still be taking safety measures, cleaning, wearing masks, and social distancing, all while our friendly and knowledgeable staff will be taking your orders on a variety of building, remodeling, and DIY projects. With the combined experience of over 50 years, Jamie Earls, Terry Dunaway, and Randy Harrell in our 10,000 square foot showroom will get you in and out, loaded and back to your project, all with the flexibility in ordering. And while you're at it, visit our Homeworks by Henson showroom with our 2 designers for all of your kitchen and bath cabinet and countertop design needs. Time to get out, get busy, and visit Henson Building Materials. Building starts here.
Well, it's 7:30, and we are checking in with Tina at the Shingle Hollow Fire Department. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning, Lou.
How are you this morning?
I am doing great on this cloudy Friday, New Year's Day. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. Did you watch the ball drop, or did you sleep through it?
I slept through it. I stayed up till 10:30, and I thought, I'm going to sleep in the new year.
Until I woke you up.
I know. I woke up before then.
Oh, okay. Doggone it. I like to wake people up.
I have a 49 degrees this morning on the thermometer up here in Shingle Hollow. As I said, very cloudy. And a birthday for Miss Sarah McIntyre. I think she's 85 today, so wishing her a great big day. And I didn't get anything from the fire department, so I'm assuming they didn't have anything, but I don't know for sure. They may be sleeping in.
They may be. If it's nice and quiet, they probably are.
Oh, I love when it's nice and quiet.
Now if we could just get a snow.
Lou loves the snow. My daughter does too, but I don't know. I used to love it, but now I'm like, I like to watch it fall, so I'll have to get on that station that you're on and just watch the snow fall.
I just saw it's Kansas City. That's where it is. That's what I'm seeing on TV. They put it in bigger letters so I could see it from here.
Out in Kansas City, it's snowing, huh?
Yep. Maybe one day we'll get one. I'd like to have one like we had about 3 years ago. It was just a powdery snow. That was all. There was no ice in it. It was just perfect. The roads they scraped the roads and it didn't ice. It didn't make a big mess. It was just a perfect powdery snow.
And no problems with it.
No problems.
That's the best kind.
No problems.
And to get out snow tube and sled and all that good stuff.
Now, I think there was one the next year. That's the one that tore all the trees down on Oak Street and Spindale Family Practice and all those other places had shut down because there's no power.
Well, maybe we'll get your snow soon, and and it'll be the powdery kind. That'll be great.
Yeah, God bless him. Harry Taylor. Every time I mention snow, no, we don't need no snow. We don't need no snow, girl. Miss old Harry. We used to fuss about snow. Well, I guess that's about it then. Ain't got nothing exciting to tell me about.
Nothing exciting. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. Maybe next time.
Well, have a great day and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale. And we are now up with Brenda Kelly, and I know Brenda's going to like this. They had canceled the basketball game for Saturday. Now they are going to have a basketball game tomorrow. They're going to play Notre Dame tomorrow. Countdown to tip-off will be at 2:30. And then pregame at 3 o'clock, tip-off at 4. So countdown to tip-off tomorrow. There will be a basketball game. And then we will go from basketball straight into the football game, Tar Heels, Texas A&M, and the Orange Bowl. So there you go, Brenda. You got a basketball game tomorrow.
Well, that's good. And it's the Tar Heels. I love it.
I knew you would.
Glad to hear that. I just hate that they lost the other night, but that's all right. You got to have a winner. You got to have a loser, so there you are.
Yeah, that's true.
But we hope everybody's having a good day. I don't know of anything going on. I don't have any birthdays. I don't have no announcements, nothing. It's just quiet, and I've got 46 degrees on the front porch. So it's not too bad cold. It's just damp, dreary, rainy. But it's supposed to rain a whole lot today, ain't it?
Yeah, rain today. Let's see, rain today and supposed to. There it is. Rain today, rain tonight. Be partly cloudy tomorrow. Then it's supposed to rain tomorrow night. It's a 70% chance, and then for the rest of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sunshine, highs around 55 each day, overnight lows dropping around the freezing mark. Then Thursday, rain moves back, highs around 50.
Well, it's not going to be too cold then, is it?
No,
So
just a
that's good.
mild little January starting off.
And we won't get no snow with them temperatures.
No.
You were talking about that wreck out on Spindale Street. I know my daughter called. She said, our power went off. Somebody took a telephone pole out, or a light pole. I say telephone pole, light pole. She said, we was without power for a pretty good while. I said, yeah, that happens all the time down Spindale Street.
They had just fixed that fence from somebody tore it out not long ago, and now that thing's tore up again.
Well, people just don't watch what they're doing. They just got too much stuff on their mind.
Yeah, it's 1:30, and then my phone rang at 1:35. Duke Power. There is a power outage in your area. I was like, no kidding.
No kidding, Sherlock.
Yeah. I'm laying here
But,
trying to go back to sleep, and my fan's not on. I can't sleep without my fan. I got to have my
Well,
noise.
you know, when me and Donald got married, he worked third shift, and he slept with a fan, and I got used to it, and I slept with, I'm like you, I could not sleep without a fan, but I think it was about 3 years ago, they diagnosed me with dry eyes and told me not to sleep with a fan in my room. I could put it somewhere else, but not to have it, you know, because it was bad for your eyes, so it took me a while to get used to it, but I don't sleep with a fan no more.
Well, I'd have turned it around and faced it toward the door. I'd still had to have the only way I could go, to sleep was to turn the radio on and get some music going. I had to have something going in the background.
Yeah, now I like to have the radio on myself. Yeah, but you know, people get used to different things, and so everybody's different, you know. So, but I had to get used to not sleeping with a fan.
Well, you still just set it outside your door. At least you'll hear the noise. Or get you one of those little noise machines. Oh, I'd like to have one of those that sounds like it's raining or a thunderstorm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard those before. Well, I've done got used to not sleeping with it, so it don't bother me.
Yeah. Bad part is I hear that water. I'll probably have to get up and go to the bathroom about 50 times a night.
And I'm off up here where there ain't no noise anyway.
That's just it. I can't stand the quiet. I cannot. I got ringing in the ears anyway. I have it too. Yeah. And I can't stand to hear the ringing, so I got to have something to cover it up.
And then you would never be able to live up here where I live.
As long as I got a fan, I'll be all right.
Oh, okay. I hear you. It's dark up here. I don't even have an outside light. Well, little man's got some of these motion lights. When you pass by, they stay on for so long. But I don't have no outside light. I said, what I need with an outside light? It don't bother me.
You don't go out in the dark, do you?
Well, if I hear something, I go out.
And the outside light will light them up.
Yeah, I usually turn the porch light on. So
I wouldn't want to come around your house. I'd be afraid I'd step on a rattlesnake out there somewhere.
Well, they're here, but that's just in the summertime. We don't have to worry about them in the wintertime, so that's good.
Oh, I started home. It's been about a week ago. Just had turned off Ballpark Road onto my road, and there were 4 deer standing right there in the road.
Oh, they're pretty, ain't they?
They are. They just stood there and looked at me. I was like, excuse me, but I'd like to go home.
I've seen them down there in behind Dee Dee's house in the kudzu. There's a big bunch of kudzu down through there, and I've seen. But they're everywhere now.
Yeah.
I know when me and Donald got married, there wasn't any deer or turkey in this county, and they brought the turkeys back, and I don't know whether. I guess the deer just kept migrating down this way. But I know he used to have to go way up in the mountains to hunt. And he'd go and hunt, you know. But now we've got deer and turkey everywhere.
Have you been through Spindale, down East Main Street area lately?
Yeah, I've been down through Spindale, yeah.
Did you see where they burned Grandmother Gillum's house down?
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah. I thought that was some of your people's.
Yeah.
Didn't she used to run a florist or somebody?
Yeah, her and Daddy had the flower shop. She started it in that house, and then eventually it got so big that they bought the house next door, and then over the years they added on and added on and added on warehouses, and then there's a big fire destroyed all of it.
Yeah.
I tried to go see if I could save the house, and then I walked through it and with two of the firemen, and I looked, and there's there's no way. But we were able to see the blood drops still on the wall. Those things are still there.
What are you talking about, blood drops?
Well, there was a murder in the house back in.
Oh, Lord.
Yep. There was a murder back when. Now, the house used to be a boarding house. That's the reason it's got four doors. And then there was a set of steps facing toward the Japanese restaurant, facing that way, that went that people that lived in the upstairs could get up there. And then the house, I think the house that was next door is where the owners lived. But there was so the story goes, there was a sailor came home from World War II and caught his wife with another man, and he took an axe and chopped her up.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Chopped the woman up.
Chopped her up. And Tommy Harden told me that when he was a little boy, that he remembered, it may not have been World War II. Anyway, he came home from service and called it. It may not have been World War II. I may have the wrong war. But anyway, Tommy Harden told me that he remembers going and peeping in the window and seeing it. At those times, they didn't preserve the crime scene. It was just, when you want to see something, you just walk up and look at it.
Yeah.
And it did not matter how many times Grandmother painted that wall, put wallpaper up, wallpaper and paint, the blood drops on that wall always seeped back through.
Well, ain't that weird?
It is, and you could go under the house, and I couldn't get my bearings. I remember it was where the outside water spigot was, because it freaked me out after they told me what it was. But, the foundation of the houses, they used to be built up on brick.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing. It was on the brick. It looked like little teardrops down that brick. And we looked under the house and tried, but they added a porch, and I think they put brick up over the place where I used to look up under the house and could see it.
Yeah.
And but you remember Duck Barnett?
Yeah.
Okay, Duck worked at the flower shop, and he also would do work for grandmothers, and he would paint it, and still it come back through. Did not matter how many times he painted that stuff.
I went to school with him.
Really?
Yeah.
He was so sweet.
Was his name Roger?
No, it was Arnold.
Arnold. Well, anyway, but I still remember calling him Duck. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he always told us because he had webbed feet like a duck. That's why they called him Duck.
Well, but I saw where they had the fire department, and they had another burning, I believe, off of Florida Avenue or somewhere. They told that last week on the radio that they was going to have another burning.
Yeah.
You saw a bunch of fire trucks and police cars, not to get alarmed. It was just a controlled burn or whatever they call it.
Yeah. We rode over there and saw it wasn't very big. Grandmother's was pretty big. It kept burning through the night.
Yeah. But I don't have anything to report, so I guess you better go check on Gilligan and see if Ellenberg's still down there.
All righty, Brenda. Have a good one. We'll be talking to you again soon.
Okay.
All righty.
Catch you later.
All righty. Bye-bye.
McCurry Deck Motors has been providing the stylish Buick for families for generations. Come browse a new selection and you'll find the car that everybody's talking about. The family-owned dealership is deeply entrenched in our community. They understand the needs of the customers and will work with them to find the perfect car, truck, or crossover for their lives. Experience the new Buick at McCurry Deck Motors. Take a look around the website to learn more about everything offered at McCurry Deck Motors, 1740 U.S. Highway 74A, Forest City.
Good morning. As we are experiencing the impact of COVID-19, let's stop predicting and let's prepare. Life changes, and then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. That's why it's called the unexpected. So when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy is don't predict, prepare. Hi, I'm your Edward Jones financial advisor, Andrew Tisdale. A job loss, a change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Call me today at 828-287-9197. Our office is located at Food Line Plaza in Rutherford. This is Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, and a member of the SIPC. Bye.
And we are making our last call. We're in Ellenboro. Luther Gilligan. Good morning and Happy New Year, Luther.
Happy New Year, too. I hope this is better than the last one.
You and me both, honey. Me and you both.
Well, we had a rough year last year. But, hey, we got through it. We'll get through this one somehow.
Yeah.
But we're having a good start, getting off to a good start. It's quiet there. A little damp, but it's quiet. Nothing going on. We just sitting right drinking coffee and eating biscuits and waiting on the car to come by. I haven't seen anything come by in the last few minutes, just a gas truck. Let's see, fire department only had one call yesterday. That was a medical call. And that they were quiet last night and this morning. So nothing going on there, Lou. So you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you next time.
All righty, Luther. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, you
bye-bye.
too.
Well, that's it. We've gone from one end of the county to the other, and now we're going to take it just about 5 minutes and open up the phone lines, give you a chance to get your birthdays and anniversaries called in, 287-3356. That's the number to call, 287-3356, and we've got about 5 minutes. We'll do that, and then we'll do our birthdays and anniversaries.
Thinking about the